of the JDU is with us, sir. Mr. Singh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right, sir. This is an incident that is being reported, sir, when it comes to the Chief Minister's convoy that had to pass through, and an ambulance was forced to stop, sir. Now, the family members inside the ambulance were distressed because they were not allowed to move because the Chief Minister's convoy had to pass through, sir.
We don't know for sure that whether that ambulance was with patient or without patient. Anyway, if that thing was done...
It was with patient, sir. We are running those visuals. And the family inside who was sitting inside that ambulance, sir, they are crying. They were in distress because they wanted to pass through, but they were not allowed to do so.
That is a thing which is a very serious matter. If that thing had happened, then guilty officers, whosoever, if it was because of somebody's lapses, the guilty officers will be brought to book and he will be punished as per law.
Sir, this is the assurance that you're given on your end because the Chief Minister's convoy, of course, it's a VVIP who has to pass through, sir, but nothing can be more important when it comes to saving a life.
Whatever the rule, I mean, traffic rule, I think traffic rule must be saying about it, must be clear about it. And whosoever has violated the rule, if the traffic police is guilty, I don't know whosoever was guilty. First hand, I don't have a first hand information, but I can assure you from your steam channel that if the ambulance was stopped with in contravention to the law, that person who has done it will be brought to book and punished.
But sir, this should be, you know, when it comes to the police and the administration should already be sensitized when it comes to dealing with such a situation. Sunil ji, request you to stay on with us. Nikhil Anand is also with us. Nikhil ji, those pictures that have been coming in, sir, these are heart-wrenching pictures. Ambulance being stopped because Nitish Kumar's convoy had to pass through.
It is a really very bad, and we see that police and administration needs to be sensitized because common citizens, when they are going to hospital or anywhere, they must not be stopped. Even Chief Minister or any minister, any VIP, they can take time. But when it comes to saving life of a common people, common person, then they must be given a passage, safe passage. So it is a duty as a citizen. And I think anybody, whosoever is a part of CM Convoy, like the police and administration and anybody who is taking care of all these traffic system, they must do these things. They must ensure safe passage to the patient who is going to the hospital via ambulance. So it is really a sorry state of affairs.
You can see the policemen there guarding the road. You can see the policemen who were there all throughout in that entire road when the Chief Minister's convoy had to pass through, Sunil ji. And it is really unfortunate looking at those pictures there, sir. On the right, there was an ambulance forced to stop, sir. The police is right there. Weren't they aware, especially when it comes to emergency services like ambulance or fire brigade shouldn't be stopped?
Normally, police, Bihar police, Patna police is sensitive to look into these matters. But if there was a breach of something and something has gone through, if somebody is really guilty about it, I can assure you from channel that the guilty person will be identified and will be brought to book.
All right, you're giving that assurance that it will be looked into. And hopefully the patient did actually make it to the hospital, sir. We are also trying to reach out to the patient's family. Thank you very much, Sunil ji and Nikhil Anand ji, for joining us here on the broadcast. We've opened our call-in lines and urging our viewers who are watching the broadcast right now so they can call us in and share your point of view. We'll take that live. I'm told Chetna from Bengaluru is with us right now. Chetna, what do you have to say?
Hi. See, when we go to the road, we'll teach our kids so you should always make way for the ambulance. But for these politicians, they think, especially the left alliance, all the parties, whichever I usually we will be seeing in the TV. Previously, it happened with the DMK also. They'll always think they have born with the privilege. They don't think they are doing anything wrong. They think they are born with this privilege and everyone should accept it. So it's such a bad example for the other new generation, the politicians. They're setting up very bad examples like this.
Right. So you're questioning the entitlement once they, reach the position of power. Thank you very much, Chetna, for your point of view. Many viewers who are constantly calling us.